Gary from Gary Jackson Motors. It's been a while. We've been buying a lot of classics, but haven't had time to make videos. So I'm going to show you a couple videos today. One is of this beautiful 1970 Buick Riviera. This is a 1 year only body style. There's only a handful of these for sale. I think there's 2 on Hemmings. Ours will be the 3rd. This car is an absolute powerhouse of a cruiser. It's a total sleeper. It's got a 455 4-barrel, making a whopping 510 pounds of torque, 370 horsepower. It's quiet, it drives smooth, it's got brand new white walls, it's got the original Rally Riviera wheels. The top looks good. Triple green. They just don't make cars triple green anymore. And it's a crying shame that they don't. Take a quick peek at the interior and then I'll pop the hood. Brand new carpets in this car. Brand new front seat. Looks amazing. It matches the rear seat pretty well, even though the rear seat is original. Has a couple little flaws in it, but for the most part, it's very nice for being 55 years old. This has tilt wheel, air conditioning, cruise control, and it's got one of my favorite options. It's got the inner steering wheel horn. Also has a power trunk release, which I thought was pretty cool for a 1970 Buick. Everything shuts nice. Everything lines up pretty well. It's got a full-size spare under the ear in the trunk. In a little bit, I'll show you pictures of the undercarriage. But let's take a peek under the hood. Under the hood, you got the big 455 4-barrel. Wasn't restored under the hood, but it does look very good. Factory AC, like I said. Power steering, power brakes. This is a luxury muscle car. Car does have a nice rumble to it, but it sounds smooth going down the road. So let's take this thing for a spin. It's showing 4,300 miles. It's not turning. The speedo don't work. I do have a speedo cable. It comes with it. It's pretty easy to hook up. And it also comes with a rear gasket for the trunk. Trunk doesn't let any water in, but the gasket just ain't the prettiest. I'll take a left out of here on the Glenmere. This car is an absolute joy to drive. I'm gonna head down the shop later, charge up the AC, see if it'll hold the charge. Because it'd be really nice driving this thing with some air conditioning. All the different settings on the heat work. So I see no reason why the air conditioner won't work, but I don't want to make any promises until we throw it on the charger. This car just tracks down the road beautifully. It stops good. It accelerates good. Took this thing to Putnam, Connecticut for lunch yesterday. I took a turn, was heading downtown, and there was a outdoor seating area for a few restaurants. And everyone was just going wild. People yelling at me, "Oh, that car's awesome." It really, the triple green with the white walls, it's really something. You see Camaros, you see Firebirds, you see Chevelles all the time, but there's not many Rivieras left. These cars were driven because they're meant to be driven, and a lot of them were just driven into the ground. This one is a survivor. All the lights work as they should in this car. I went to visit my nephew on Saturday, which is about an hour away. I took this thing down the highway. It really, you know, cruised beautifully. All the power windows work, all the glass is good. Coming down this hill, car stops straight as can be. About to pull back into the shop here, but as you guys know, obviously cash talks, but we do offer financing. So if you got a couple grand to put down, you can make a small monthly payment on this thing. It's gonna go up in value more than you're paying on the car, so you can't really get hurt. These Rivieras are definitely gaining momentum. The 70s really haven't caught traction like the earlier ones have, but that means they're just right behind it. This 455 4-barrel Riviera is definitely not a bad investment at the moment. For the price we're asking, you really can't get hurt. If you finance it, you can get Haggerty insurance. It's about $400 a year to insure this thing. Take your family out, enjoy the car, and drive it, and then, you know, in the future, sell it and maybe make a few bucks. You really can't go wrong. We got a lot of inventory here. If you guys are interested in coming down, you can take a look, or you can, you know, buy it right online. You can fill out a credit app online. You can wire us the money. We can set up the shipping. Our good friend Kyle is very quick. He'll get this thing shipped right to your front door. Thanks for watching, and share and subscribe. We're trying to get some followers, but, you know, we don't make many videos, so I'm going to try to do more videos. If you can share and subscribe, it would be very helpful. Gary Jackson Motors.